We all struggle in our lives. From the moment we are born until the very end of our lives, we are struggling against what our lives throw at us. Be it something as simple as not knowing how to ask someone out on a date, or things as complex and out of control as famine or natural disasters. We are all strugglers, trying to keep the torch lit for as long as we can carry it. And that struggle is the driving force behind the narrative of the game Demon Souls. Our avatar in this world begins their journey in a dark place, beckoned by the soft voice of the monumental, who instructs them to follow the journey.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
In the game, each demon slayed gives you souls, and you can use those souls to make your avatar stronger. If one were to interpret the demons you face as being the demons inside oneself, it would make sense that by internalizing your problems and facing that which haunts you, you would make yourself stronger. In the end of the tutorial, you are to face against insurmountable odds. You do not survive this encounter.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect them to
But you are brought back to life by a kind maiden in black robes. In my personal interpretation, the maiden represents your mother. She's always there for you and will not hesitate to pick you up even if you fall down. She's also the one who oversees your personal growth, and she is also the first person you see upon entering the Nexus. You are now inside the Nexus, a place that binds you, a place where you can always come back to, a place without demons, a place where you are safe, home. A blue male figure draws your attention. As you speak to him, he responds.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now, go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria.
The blue figure in my mind represents one of the facets of an older brother, the wisdom of the one who came before. He gives you advice and shows you the path, for he already knows the way of the journey of life, despite not having completed it himself. You are told that if you wish to banish all demons, you need to start by touching one of the Archstones. You do so, and you are immediately transported to the Proletarian Palace. And the first thing you see is a big red dragon, who looks at you, and instead of attacking you, he just flies off. In my opinion, that dragon represents a different facet of the sibling, the rivalry of the one who came before. You proceed through the place, fighting mad warriors and the occasional knight, until you reach the first sane person you see outside of the Nexus, Ostrava. He, in my mind, represents a younger sibling. When you first meet him, he seems entitled to your help.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
He orders, as if you denying his request was something so unthinkable he hadn't even considered it. You help him with his struggles, and he manages to walk away freely. The next point of interest is the bridge. Here, we can go one of two ways. The first one leads you to a bridge with several madmen trying to kill you, and the other way will lead you to a place with two dragons. The previously discussed red dragon and a different dragon, a blue one. Should you decide to go through the bridge, the red dragon, or one of your siblings, comes flying and attacks everyone in the bridge, including you. It's worth noting that you can easily use this for your benefit. Some older siblings only offer help to their younger counterparts if it doesn't make them look bad or look like they care too much. If you go towards the blue dragon, he represents the final facet of an older brother, the indifference. He doesn't care about your presence. His movements can prove lethal for one as weak as you. However, if you dare get close enough, but just out of his reach, he won't go after you. That is the type of sibling he is. After all that, the player is finally able to face the boss of the stage, the Phalanx. In my mind, the Phalanx represents school. The first moment most of us have to leave the comfort zone of our house. The Phalanx is a big slime-like blob demon that is surrounded by smaller enemies. They represent one's reservations about their classmates. Only upon destroying their doubts about those who are in the same class as you will you be able to survive the classroom. That is why the only danger in this fight comes from the hoplites, which in this analogy would be the classmates, and not from the Phalanx, which in my analogy would be the class itself. After defeating her, the player gains the lead demon soul and is finally ready to face forward. That is all I have for today. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time with another video that will explain the next step on your journey through demon souls and what does it mean in the context of the journey of life itself. Goodbye.